Hello, friends. Welcome. No, today is not Mind Soulful Monday. No, it's not even Mind Soulful Tuesday because I'm back from Costa Rica. Today is Self-Love Day, which is one of my absolute favorite holidays. So I am jumping on because I have to talk about self-love. And I'm also really getting on in support and camaraderie of all my fellow single women, single ladies out there that may not know the best ways to take care of themselves this week. And I want to pop on and give a lot of helpful ideas. And I want to give a free book, a free gift, you guys. So today I am talking all about self-love. It is Self-Love Day. But let me back up because there might be some people out there that don't know who I am. Hello. My name is Brooke-Sidney. I'm a spiritual wholeness coach and a self-love advocate. For those of you that have been following me for years, you know that I am all about self-love and self-care. I've been talking about that, especially for my mama friends, for about since 2014, 2015, when I discovered that I needed more of it, right? And I'm also a soul story strategist. So I basically help people two ways. First and foremost, I help people love themselves and the lives they are presently living. And I have a special heart and a special, I feel like, zone and expertise for my single ladies and single mamas out there, of which I am one. And I really help people break free from a lot of mindsets, baggage, childhood traumas that they're carrying that's not allowing them to live their fullest, freest, most abundant and love-filled life right now, right? I believe in heaven. I just don't think we have to wait for heaven to have the things that we want and the things that God designed us to have and to be like right now. And so that is my goal. That is my mission. I also help people who have either healed something or they are using writing to heal in order to help them share that transformative work that God did, that life experience, that healing process that they've experienced in the form of a book. And I do that as a ghostwriter, an author coach, as an editor and a publishing consultant. And I love that I'm able to use my gift for words and language and English and even my understanding of law to really help people effectuate their written dreams and share God's message through them. But today I am popping on quickly. Hello, you guys that are joining. I am popping on quickly because I wanted to talk about a day that often goes unnoticed, but I feel like it's one of the best days of Love Week. And by Love Week, I'm talking about in the United States on Friday, tomorrow, we have Valentine's Day, which is the romantic holiday, as some people say, the commercialized love holiday that kind of dominates this week. But some people may have began this week with Galentine's Day. I don't know if you've heard of that, where women get together to really just love on each other as friends and as sisters, just bonding in that kind of love. And then on the 13th of February is Self-Love Day, which is one of my absolute favorite days. And I celebrated it really big last year by launching an eBook, which is my self-love ideas ebook you don't even have to wait until the end. You can go and grab that now. And that's at Brooke-Sidney.com/self-love. And I'll tell you more about it, but that is my self-love gift to you. It doesn't just apply to women. Men, you can use it too. There are some amazing tips in there on how to love yourself better. But I wanted to give like 4 key points today as we are sitting in and basking in the energy of self-love. We are able to truly maximize all that God has given us and designed us to be on this amazing self-love day. Because, you guys, although tomorrow is Valentine's Day, and I'm super excited to celebrate Valentine's Day, but today we can actually rejoice and be super happy about loving on ourselves. It is Self-Love Day. And I am encouraging each of you out there to actually give either Self-Love Day a new meaning for yourself. My book will help you do that. We'll figure out some new ways. Or you can give this entire week, Valentine's Day, you can actually give all of this amazing new meaning. You can do that, of course, by, you figuring out what love means to you. You don't have to take the prepackaged, commercialized, Hallmark card, Instagram ideal, Facebook fantasy type of love. You can create your own meaning of love. And if you heard my live stream on Tuesday, I was talking all about using God as the foundation for developing your definition and your meaning of love. But I encourage you, that's my first point, is that today is Self-Love Day. Spend some time figuring out what love means to you and how love can kind of shape your life, shape your world, and how you can actually be love. Like, give this week. Don't let it just be this commercial thing that passes you by. Give this week new meaning. Make it all new. Speak and declare what you want in terms of love for yourself, in your relationship with God, with your family, with your children. And if you're looking for a mate, what that means for you. Capitalize on this time, this week, this love energy. Make it your own. Give it your own new meaning. That's my point number one. Don't let this week become, whether you have a Valentine's or you don't, and today's Self-Love Day, so I feel like it's the perfect day for us to craft new definitions and new meanings about what love is, what it means for ourselves, and what it means for everyone that we touch. So that's point number one. Point number two, I still have women especially. I still have women, I have clients, I have friends who are struggling with feeling like, oh wow, I can't take time for myself. So like self-love being selfish, like they don't want to, spend any time focusing on themselves, and they even feel guilty. That's a little bit what my mamas go through out there with the mama guilt. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to free you up today. I'm going to free you up, especially for all of my people that love the word, who love God. God calls us first to love God and then love ourselves as we love our neighbors, or love our neighbors as we love ourselves, right? We are called to love ourselves. God created us because He loves us. God loves us. And so it is our duty. It is our duty on this planet to love ourselves, right? Not an arrogant love, not a all about myself, egotistical love. No, loving ourselves as God designed us. Loving ourselves so much that we take care of ourselves. Loving ourselves so much that we are making sure we're embodying what God wants for us, right? Like that we are maximizing our potential. All of that is involved with taking care of ourselves, spending time, knowing who we are, learning who we are, spending time with God. All of that is loving ourselves. And I think when we start thinking that it's not okay for us to take time, for us to spend time alone, for us even to treat ourselves, we are shortchanging our purpose here on this planet, because we are called to be a vessel, and that vessel needs to be amazing. And it can't be amazing if we're harboring guilt and shame and all of these things and not feeling like we can love ourselves, right? So self-love isn't selfish. That's the second point. And the third point is, how can we love ourselves better? How can we love ourselves better? Today, as we're thinking about point number one, how we're defining love for ourselves, I'm encouraging and inviting you in takeaway number three is to spend some time thinking about how you can love yourself better. What is God putting in your heart? What is God putting in your path? What is He like, hello, beloved, saying for you to be able to love yourself better in this moment and in this season? Because sometimes that changes. Sometimes we're in seasons where loving ourselves is like doing the work. I believe in being hard work, but I also believe in a grace flow. So if you're just hustling it out, you might want to reevaluate where God is calling you, because I've definitely had seasons where I was hustling, but I was hustling out of alignment. So it's, loving ourselves and knowing what we are called to in that season, that's how we can love ourselves better. Some of us are being called to love ourselves better by healing things, releasing things, forgiving people, letting go, seeing who's in our path or in our lives that doesn't need to be there. Or even better yet, like, maybe it's time now to make some new friends. I know that I've done that. I prayed to God that I would have some new friends, some women of God, some people that are aligned to my path, and God has more than delivered. So love, that was indeed to me loving myself better, seeing how I can be a better Brooke-Sidney, a better mother. How can you love yourself better, right? And sometimes when we are quiet and when we allow God to speak with us, when we can hear God within, sometimes that is taking better care of ourselves, and that can mean healing and forgiveness work. And then the last thing that I want to share is that if you have no idea on how you can love yourself better, and you have just literally no clue, or you want some places to start, I don't know if you've heard of the book, The 5 Love Languages by Gary Chapman. I love that book. I think that no matter where you are in your romantic love journey or just people journey, he has created the book for singles, for people that are married, I think for families, for college students. So learning your love language is so key, I think, to just understanding ourselves and then being able to understand others, because once you understand their love language, guess what? Your relationship can improve because you can speak it, you can do it, you can act it, and you can kind of be it in a way that they're able to receive it. So God gave me the idea to basically, once people know their love language, they can now, based on that love language, give love to themselves. And so I've created a book. I actually created it last self-love holiday, last self-love week in 2019. I created the eBook that basically gives you ideas based on your love language. So for example, if you're receiving gifts, of which I am, that's one of my top love languages, then I send myself flowers. I have little things. I love when Amazon drops little things off. If yours is physical touch, another one of mine. That's one of the reasons why I get massages. I enjoy physical touch. It doesn't have to be always from someone else. You can give yourself a hug. You can go for a swim. All of these things are stimulating and soothing. I have a friend who recently, I just thought about that, Spirit just dropped it in. They bought a weighted blanket because it's comforting, and they feel like that is like the touch. There are so many ways that we can provide the love that we need, not only from God, but for ourselves. And so this book, this ebook that I'm giving out free, it is my self-love love gift to you this week. It's available at brookesidney.com/self-love. It gives you, I feel like, great ideas, great starting points for you to figure out how you can do some fun, some nourishing, some renewing things for yourself based on your love language. And if you haven't taken the love language quiz, it's available online for free. My ebook tells you even where you can go get that. And then for those of you that know that you need some help freeing up yourself, for releasing things, to walking through, for my single mamas that are feeling like their life is out of place, or that they're not where they need to be, then I encourage you to apply to work with me. I help women, especially single mamas, get free. And I use my proprietary Soulful mindfulness, mindset, and manifestation techniques that really help you, I feel like, shed unneeded and unhealed areas and baggage and all of those amazing things. Renew your mind, create a miracle mindset so that you can live what God has intended for you, so you can live your highest and your best. So that is my free gift to you. I'm really encouraging you to maximize, thank you guys for all of you that are watching, maximize this love energy that's in the air. Make it your own, right? Take time this week and today to, 1, give love a new meaning. Figure out what it means for yourself. 2, recognize that self-love isn't selfish and that you owe it to yourself. You owe it to your purpose on this planet to take care of yourself. 3, figure out how you can love yourself better, I've actually given you a tool in number 4, and I'm gifting you with my free ebook for a limited time on self-love, and that's at Brooke-Sidney.com/self-love. So now I'm realized I am late for an appointment for one of my self-love things, so I am hopping off, but I'm encouraging you, if this message touched your heart, pricked your spirit, I'd love for you to not just like it, but love it and leave a comment, but then share it. There are women out there are single people right now that are feeling sad, lonely, even perhaps depressed. And it is in these moments that we can draw closer into God, but also really recognize and value and truly love ourselves and all that we're worth. And I hope this tool, in fact, I know this tool will help you do that. So have an amazing self-love day, and I will talk with you guys soon. Take care.